I got some good stuff on Google this morning. We should not forget that the spark which ignited the American Revolution was caused by the British attempt to confiscate the firearms of the colonists, Patrick Henry. And this is still evident today. Now we've got Chuck Norris up here. I better zoom that just a little. Whoop. If some thug breaks into my home, I can use my roundhouse kick, but I prefer he look down the barrel of my gun. And millions of other law-abiding families also rely on the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Some politicians say they support your rights, but unfortunately, their voting records say otherwise. Protect your rights on Election Day. Chuck Norris, NRA, commercial. This is okay. Right on, sweetie. Don't underestimate me, darling. I can go from lady to redneck bitch in 2.5 seconds. Yeah, I've seen that. Chuck Norris. Better zoom that into. This is pretty good. He says he wants violent crimes curbed as much as anyone, but not at the expense of our Second Amendment rights, which are there to protect us. Let the politicians protect their own self. Don't go messing around with things that they know little about. Now here's a sweetheart. Welcome to the USA, muzzies. You'll find we do things a little differently here. At the time it was enacted, the Second Amendment applied to all types of arms and was specifically intended to guarantee that private citizens could never be outgunned by the government or... Oh. Okay, let's do this again. At the time it was enacted, the Second Amendment applied to all types of arms. It was specifically intended to guarantee that private citizens would never be outgunned by the government. Anyone who claims otherwise is either ignorant or lying. Say this one more time because this is important. This thing about the AR-15s and shit, they can shove up their ass. At the time it was enacted, the Second Amendment applied to all types and was specifically intended to guarantee that private citizens could never be outgunned by the government. Anyone who claims otherwise is either ignorant or lying. You know how they like to twist the truth. It's time we start twisting some politicians' necks. There's George. Because tyranny ain't gonna unfix itself. I'm being nice. I think George has had enough. You can't blame him. Well, thanks for watching. We'll go back to here for a second because this is important. At the time it was enacted, the Second Amendment applied to all types of arms and was specifically intended to guarantee that private citizens could never be outgunned by the government. Anyone who claims otherwise is either ignorant or lying. Thanks for watching, guys.